In this video, we're going to talk about how to find the vertex of a parabola. So in a previous video, we used opposite b over 2a, and we found that the axis of symmetry for this particular parabola was 3, right? So, you know, you've got this thing, you got this parabola, okay, and you've got a little axis of symmetry. That's a pretty bad line. But remember, your vertex is like this point that it bottoms out at. So we need to find that exact coordinate point. We need the x and the y coordinate for that. Which, like, how are we going to do that? Think about it. We know what the x coordinate is, don't we? We sure do. Because every point on this line is 3. So now to find our vertex, we need to find what's y equal to when x happens to be 3. So I just need to rewrite y equals, but instead of writing x, I'm going to leave blank spaces. And since I know that x is 3, I just plug it in and solve, okay? So y is going to equal, 3 squared is 9, minus 6 times 3 is 18, plus 8. And you can use a calculator if you feel like it, but we've got 9 minus 18 is negative 9, plus 8, negative 1. Negative 1. So this is a bad visual representation, but 3, negative 1 is your vertex. So again, this is the same problem that I'm about to open up. Hold on. So 3, negative 1. I had to move everything around. I'm over here now. All right, so we placed x with 3 because that was our axis of symmetry that we found out. We found out that the vertex is 3, negative 1. So hang on one second. Got to escape. I have to use multiple computers to record and do this at the same time. So 3, negative 1 is right there-ish. Kind of. And then I know my parabola goes right there. Cool beans. Okay, I'm all over the place. But now, right, I know that from the axis of symmetry, I know that x is 2, which was like this guy right here, right? So I'm going to replace x in my original with 2. So I just rewrote this equation with 2's in it, and I got 4 minus 8 minus 5. And then you just go left to right. 4 minus 8 is negative 4. Negative 4 minus 5 is negative 9. So my y value is now negative 9. So my vertex is 2, negative 9, which means 2, negative 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's right there. So my parabola is right there. Okay, so axis of symmetry is 1, meaning that it's going to be running right down here, right? So I'm going to replace x with 1 and solve for my vertex. So I've got 1 squared minus 2 times 1 minus 3, which is 1 minus 2 minus 3. 1 minus 2 is negative 1 minus 3, negative 4. So my vertex is this 1, negative 4. So then one, negative 4, kind of, parabola graphed. Okay, and from a previous video, I know that x is -2. So my vertex is going to be -2 something. Let's find out what. -2 squared plus 4 -2 plus 4. All right, careful. -2 times -2 is a +4. If you don't know what you're doing and don't put it correctly into the calculator, it's going to tell you it's -2. It's not. You need those parentheses. 4 times -2 is -8 plus 4. Okay, 4 minus 8. 4 minus 8 is -4 plus 4 becomes 0. So 2 comma 0, which makes perfect sense because that would mean this is my axis of symmetry here at -2, and this is my vertex, which makes perfect sense because I told you the parabola is going to end up looking something like that. So our intercepts and vertex, is the same parabola graphed. So remember, you guys are just going to do 6, 7, no, I lied, 7, 8, and 9.